You are here. Sorry. Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Jeff, living in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and we are here for talk about photography. So today I will bring you to some part of the city in Phnom Penh with a Sony A6700, and I use today a 10-18mm Sigma, so equal as 15-27mm in a full frame, f2.8, so it's really great for architecture and also street photography. And I will start by architecture, and it's great because we are near the train station in Phnom Penh. Follow me. So let's have a look inside because they hide antique steam machine. So this is great to see and take in picture. You can see the hall was renewed one or 2 years ago, something like that, but they keep the original architecture. So made during era from French, 1932, by the same architect as the Central Market, a place I will bring you also later. Now, there is only 2 lines in Cambodia. You have one in the north, one in the south. One leads to Battambang, Phoi Phet, and the other one to Sihanoukville. So we are in front of one of the antique Continental Pacific, something like that. I forget the right name. I think made during the 30s also by French. Voilà, nice. And another one, it's kind of no man's land, you know, at the train station. I really love that empty space. You can see construction on the background. Well, that's great for a start, so next. Okay, so you are a beautiful old building from the 50s. So what is great with that little lens is I can get the facade or the whole building. So I have to be patient and wait for not too much traffic. Great, I love those stuff. Also for info, this lens is only 260 grams and the camera body less than 500 grams, so it's really light, and you can carry that along the day, no problem. So let's go to the next spot, and the next spot is when I have a feeling, maybe with the people over there. So Sodai, Akon. Voilà, ben voilà, like that. You come, you shoot. And what I love also, it's contrast with the modern architecture and old building, as this one. There is plenty of old building in their condition. You can see it's not really repaint or renew or whatever, but this creates a specific touch of the city of Phnom Penh. Look at that building. Okon. Voilà, donc one more easy shot. You know, I told you on the previous video that it's easy to focus when people are checking their mobile phone. Well, I like to get also a smile and face of people, of course. So we have interesting building at the corner. I will take another picture. Interesting because soon it will be demolished. So that building is quite really interesting because for me it's the last witness in Monivong Boulevard, what we call the Sangkum Resnium. Sangkum Resnium was the era in Cambodia where you had independence from 1954 to 1970. So I used to bring a lot of photographers also on this spot. And I'm still taking a few pictures because it's the end, so it's really, really sad. One more. So here also you have some nice buildings, similar as the previous one. Interesting. So Sadaibong, Okon, and I get a beautiful smile from this man. That's great, so let's cross the street. But interesting, look. So we have people drying frog and beef. You just have fish also. So it's common in Cambodia, especially also in Phnom Penh. You have many people, you know, who dry fish, pork, frog, any kind of meat. So everything is dry under the sun and it's more softer. A cone. So if you need some snack also, sorry, you are here. If you need some snack, you have also banana, you know. Sodai. A cone. Well, interesting, in this street you have a lot of people who prepare envelope for a wedding, for any kind of celebration you need. So you just come with what you want on the letter and you can see some samples displayed all around. A cone. Remember, during street photography, you have to surprise people. If you come and if you ask for a shot, most of the time you will get that, or you know, sign. But what is interesting is try to get people as natural they are in their daily life. Be prudent when you cross the streets. Okun. Well, as I said before, once people know they get to film. Okun. Still the style I love, modernism, 50s, 60s. So today we have more building than people. Huh? We have an interesting building behind me, over there. The same, still during the period of Sangkum, so 50s, 60s. And I love the architecture because at that time you have to think that people didn't get any aircon, so they had to think about air ventilation. And you can see in the middle, what you see with the big stripe in concrete is the stairs. So let's have a look inside. Son sodaille. So today, Kun. And we have a nice view on the balcony also. We have a small spirit house. So there is one more floor, two more floors. I like to show the contrast between modern architecture and old stuff. So we have a nice perspective of the stairs here. What you think? Interesting, huh? Okay guys, that's all for today. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour with me in the city of Phnom Penh. So we saw more architecture than real street photography with people, of course. So this we will be in the further video, don't worry for that. So remember, when you will come to Phnom Penh, don't forget to book your tour. If you bring camera, smartphone, no problem. But I hope that you enjoy, that kind of video. I will do more and more video. So please follow the link on the description. And I hope to see you soon in Phnom Penh. Bye bye guys, take care.